What's going on, guys? Today you'll be watching how I face off against my toughest opponent yet, myself. Now for the past 2 years I've been living with anxiety. Anxiety is when you are fearful or like you're nervous or anxious but on a day-to-day basis, and sometimes you can't even tell why it happens. You just automatically are anxious or fearful or scared or whatever. Now, my name is Damian. I'm 18 years old, and for the past 2 years I've been dealing with anxiety. Now, my anxiety revolves around being outside my house, being, traveling, just being outside the comfort of my own home. So at home I feel comfortable, I feel safe, I'm good at home. I'm good. That's my safe place. But when I'm outside that safe place, I feel something bad is going to happen. I feel like I'm going to get like a stomach ache, and I won't really know how to deal with it, or no one else around me will know how to deal with it or won't know how to help me, and I'm just going to be in a lot of pain, and I won't really know what's going to happen with me. Now, so today I'm flying off to Poland, and I'm expecting it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster of emotions, of bad thoughts, of bad feelings or stuff like that, because of anxiety. Anxiety is going to take its toll on me. But what I want to do with this video is to provide you with a step-by-step of what's going on with me, what techniques am I going to use to beat my anxiety, and how am I going to deal with it. And hopefully I'm actually going to provide you with some fun footage so you don't get bored on the video. Again, I'm using this video as a way of helping myself, but if anyone else that has anxiety or has anxiety related problems needs help, then if it helps you, I'm glad it does. So I'm actually, you probably can't tell, but I'm actually really scared about this journey and what's going to happen. But I'm also really excited that I get a chance to face myself, prove to myself that actually all the theory that I'm going to feel bad, I'm not going to be able to cope with it, is proven wrong, and I'm going to be able to beat myself. So say it with your chest. Let's go for it. Okay, so I managed to complete step one, which was getting out the house and going onto the train. And the toughest challenge was to actually get out the house. It took me around like 20 minutes to actually leave the toilet, like to motivate myself and to leave the toilet. When I left the house, it was tough to breathe, and I had a bit of a stomach ache, but it wasn't that bad. Honestly, it wasn't that bad, and I know it was anxiety symptoms, so I just said I might as well just get over with. The toughest bit is always just starting off the journey. It's getting out of the comfort zone and going into actually trying to beat yourself and to beat all the bad thoughts you have in your head. Throughout most of the day I just tried to keep a calm mind, not to worry too much. If any bad thoughts came into my head, I wouldn't counteract them. I'll just let them come into my head and then flow out, if that makes sense. So yeah, now that I'm on the train, I feel pretty calm. I know there's like toilets around on the train, so there really is nothing to worry about. I'm kind of in my zone at the moment. I managed to motivate myself to get out of the house, which was like the toughest bit. And now we're heading to Stansted Airport, which will be an interesting journey. So I made it out to Stansted Airport. I probably couldn't be any calmer. The worst part was actually getting out the house. That was the worst part. Like getting motivated and just telling myself that it's gonna be okay. As soon as that happened, I went out, I've got in a train. Now we're at Stansted Airport, and I'm as calm as can be. If I was any calmer, I'd probably be dead right now. But yeah, now we have to make it through the airport and onto the train. Yeah, if I start experiencing anything unusual, anything anxiety like, then I'll vlog more on it. But at the moment I'm as calm as can be, like I said, and I'm just gonna try providing you some footage of the journey. Alright, so we're just about to go and board the plane. I had a little bit of like a short of breath because I did end up talking to like this really cute girl, and yeah, I just randomly got anxious. But I just told myself it's all normal, it's anxiety, like you know it's anxiety, it's nothing to worry about. And yeah, now I'm feeling like I need to go to the toilet. But again, I'm telling myself it's just anxiety. Like, it's just anxiety. If you get on the plane and you need the toilet, then you just go to the toilet in the plane. Yeah, but I know perfectly well it's anxiety, and I have nothing to worry about. I'm going to go on the plane now, and I'm probably gonna have a good time. I normally don't eat because, and I'm going to have a good time. I normally don't eat when I travel because it kind of increases my anxiety, but I bought some food from WH Smith and I'm gonna munch it. I'm gonna give it that big munch. So as I was boarding the plane, I felt really nauseous and I felt that my stomach was hurting. I felt like I needed to go to the toilet. But I know these are normal anxiety symptoms, like I experienced them for the past 2 years. And now that we're on the plane and we took off, yeah, I'm hoping it's just going to get better. If I need to, then I can just go use the toilet. I'm hoping I get some food, because there's food here that looks delicious and you could get hot food here. I mainly focused on my breathing, and I tried to check out some of the stuff that were on the plane as well as outside to get my attention away from feeling sick and nauseous. Again, this is a technique that I developed from CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, with the organization called CAMS, which is Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services, that I worked with for about 6 months. Now I'm just going to try enjoying the rest of the flight. It's about 2 hours, so I'll probably bring out some Nintendo DS and play some Pokemon. I just touched down in Poland, in Krakow. For the past like 20-30 minutes I've been shaking constantly. It's been tough to breathe. My head's been clouded with bad thoughts. I really didn't know how to deal with all of it. But I tried to just tell myself, past 2 years, you've experimented. I've done all of this. I know it's going to be alright. I'm probably just gonna. Normally, my shaking, when I shake, it normally lasts around half an hour max, and then it goes away. I know it's going to be alright. And yeah, I mean, half an hour, and I don't know if you could tell, but I'm not shaking anymore. I still feel nauseous. I feel sick. I feel lightheaded. But I'm here, and it's only about another half an hour, and I'll be at my grandma's place, just going to sleep, hopefully, because I feel fully drained. It's only been half an hour of my kind of panic attack. But when you do start getting a panic attack, just start motivating yourself. Tell yourself you can do it. You can keep going. It's going to be alright. You're not going to die from it. Nothing's going to happen. 99% of the things you worry about, they don't even happen. And like I just proved right now, I've just been shaking constantly for like the past 20-30 minutes, and I'm not anymore. It's maybe like a little bit, but it's basically going away. Alright, so as we go and get our bags from the baggage area, my grandma and granddad surprised us, and they actually came down and to pick us up from the airport. So we get into the car, and about 10 minutes of traveling in the car, I start feeling really nauseous, really sick, and I start regretting even coming out here, because in my head it was already that it's just a bad decision. Like I'm just gonna feel bad like the whole way throughout just being here. But the car journey did take about 30 minutes, and as soon as we arrived, I had some water to drink, and I went to sleep. And now that I'm actually fully rested, yeah, I still feel nervous that that we're out here, because we have a lot to do. But yeah, I don't regret coming out here. I think it's going to be a very good experience for me to grow as a person, and to hopefully beat my anxiety like fully. Yeah, so I think that basically concludes the video. I did just beat my anxiety. I got out here to Poland. Now I have three more flights to do, where I'm traveling to Bulgaria, to and from Bulgaria, on the 26th of August. After that we're flying back to Poland, and then we're flying back to England. So I still have 3 more times to beat anxiety, which hopefully I will vlog it. The technique I used the most was breathing in through my nose and breathing out from my mouth, which I learned in CBT. I also did self-motivation. I talked to myself a lot, like keep going, you can do it, you've been through this over, you know it doesn't last permanently. It's only about half an hour max, and then you're done. Panic attacks only last around half an hour to an hour, so I knew that it was going to that I was going to go through with it, that nothing was going to happen. And I also know that it is a cycle, so you have 3 things involved, which is thoughts, emotions, and body sensations. Now if you think about it, when you get a thought, you start thinking about, start giving power to the thought. Then it brings on to your emotions, like I feel bad. It changes how you think and feel, and then it causes body sensations like trembling, stomach ache. Yeah, it causes trembling, it causes you to tremble, stomach ache, sweating, lightheadedness, nausea, all those type of body sensations. So you have to control your thoughts and emotions to stop your body sensations. Now I tried to smile when I was scared, to try to trick fear in a way, and I think that did work partially. So that could be an idea if you want to try smiling when you're afraid, to trick the fear. Yeah, but that basically concludes the video. My name is Damian, and I just beat anxiety.